peeps. Chloe. Chloe's mom here. I'm gonna start with the little blah 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 talkie. And then I think I have a video of a truck supper that I can dub in after this, and some pictures. So I don't know what all I knew last video I made. I think I knew I was taking this dedicated run. So I am on the very end of my first week, and I like it. So I left out, so Friday I was still working, and the trailer gets loaded Friday afternoon every week. So as long as I was on the clock and driving, I went and grabbed my trailer and brought it over to the terminal. So my truck and trailer were ready to go Sunday morning. So I left out at 6 o'clock. So I'll tell you, it's for the most part less hours than doing that Le Sueur run, because I'm mostly driving and you only have 11-hour drive clock, and but a lot more money. So Sunday I left out at about 6 o'clock in the morning and drove, and I made it. I don't remember where I spent the first night. That's funny. But it was at a service plaza somewhere on the road. And then I left there at 6 in the morning, and I drove to within an hour of the delivery. The delivery was Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And so I got to a service plaza that was about an hour away. And I left at a little after 6, and I'm glad I left plenty early because I got lost, and I ended up taking a little road trip through Reading, or no, it wasn't Reading, Harrisburg, the capital. I think that's the capital of Pennsylvania, isn't it? Anyhow, so then I got to my appointment early, and there was another driver there, and he was backed into the dock. And so late, I just parked and waited, and later he was awake and sitting in his seat. So I went over and I talked to him, and him and I will both be showing up there every week at the same time, and you can overnight there. So that's huge, because out east, finding a place to park your truck is horrid. One of my friends read a report, and for every 9 trucks on the road, there's 1 parking space, and you have to pull off. It's a law. So yeah, by 3 in the afternoon out east, like, things are getting full. Sometimes you can find a truck stop that has reserved spots, and you pay $15 to $35 to reserve a spot. And I think our company reimburses you, but I didn't need to do that. And then so after the unload, it took quite a while, but then after the unload, and it wasn't bad getting to it. It's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, right in the heart of Amish country. It was like an industrial area, and the AMSOIL place itself was kind of small, but it's not that bad. It's nothing really hard to dock or anything. And so from now on, I'll just spend the night there Monday night, so I won't even have to worry about finding a place to stay. And Sunday night, I think I'm in Ohio and up on I-80 yet, so finding a place to stay, I might even be back in Indiana still. Indiana or Ohio on I-80, it's easy to find a spot. If nothing else, you can be on the entrance ramp or something from a service plaza. There's also emergency pullout areas, and that's when I was in training, and it was like 1 year ago exactly, yesterday or day before yesterday, that's where we spent the night and that there was no bathroom or anything. It was a bad experience, but it's in the past. So then, after I unloaded, my reload was at a battery place in Reading, and it was horrible to get to. The streets were just narrow and tight, and there was cars lining them, and turns were horrible. But it was only like 4 miles out of my trip. So what I'm trying to look at is out of over 2,500 miles, 4 miles was bad, and the rest was fine. But on the way there, it was kind of cool because I was on 212, which is a state highway. So you're on this big 4-lane highway, and there'd be like a overpass up above, and there'd be like Amish buggies going across. That was pretty cool. And I looked it up, and the Abner, the guy I used to buy all my harness from, he's in Ronks, Pennsylvania, which is only like 12 miles from where I deliver the AMSOIL. So my plan is 1 week, maybe in September, to leave out on Saturday morning and get there Sunday night, and then spend all day Monday in Amish country, maybe take a buggy tour or something. So I hope I get to do that. Yeah, so then after my reload, I made it as far as Cleveland and spent the night in a service plaza there, which is nice because the Ohio ones have free showers for truck drivers. So took a shower, and then left there this morning at, I think it was 6 when I left, 6 Eastern time, so 5 our time. And now I'm in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. So I'm only a couple hours away from Shakopee, where I deliver this load. It's a place I've been before. Their docks are a nightmare, but the good news is these loads, we drop them in a drop lot and then take an empty. And I haven't talked to my dispatcher yet. I'll talk to her tomorrow, but I'll probably just be taking an empty back to Superior, and then I'm done. And so yeah, it's 2,500 miles in 5 days, 4.5 days. So that's good money, a lot better than Le Sueur. Like I said, a lot shorter days, because you're just driving all day. And so you're driving 600 miles or whatever, where Le Sueur, it was a 14-hour day pretty much every day, 13 sometimes. A couple times there were only like 11 or 12, but that wasn't very often. But still only 400 miles. So, yeah. So here at Black River Falls, I'm going to post some pictures at the end of this. There's a little, not really a hiking trail. I'd call it a walking trail, but it meanders through the woods, and there's a scenic overlook. It's about a mile, or maybe half a mile each way. I don't know. And so I'll put pictures of that. But anyhow, doing that, I felt like I got a little piece of my old life back. I miss my old life so much. And I felt like just being able to walk in the woods in Wisconsin, it's almost like having my old life back. So I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to get a hitch put on my Escape, and so I can haul my e-bike. And what I'm thinking is, like, so I could work on Fridays and still have a full clock when I leave out Sunday morning. So I might do some work on Fridays. I'd have to be done by 6 if I want to leave out at 6 in the morning on Sunday. So there's a potential to make 3,000 or 3,100 miles. So I might do that either every other week or maybe 1 week a month. It depends on, I'm not a spring chicken, and it's hard for me sitting, and I'm not the sitting kind of person, and sitting for hours on end, it's kind of hard. So we'll see how that all works out. So what I'm gonna do, oh, I have a little video going through a tunnel. So, yeah, I haul Amsoil, like 22 tons of Amsoil through the Appalachian Mountains. It's quite incredible. It's an experience. And I shot a little bit of video in one of the tunnels, and it's not that good because I did it with my phone, and I had to have it set up so that I could just touch a screen and not be illegal or dangerous. But I want to get like a little pocket cam, something that I can put on my dashboard and take some video for you guys, because the Appalachian Mountains are breathtaking. And this trip, so you go through the Blue Ridge a little bit, which I guess is part of the Appalachian Range. I didn't know that. I had to Google to see what mountains I was going through. Then you go through the Appalachians, and then when I went up to Laureldale, where I picked up the batteries, I went through a little bit of the Poconos too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I will definitely make some video of my actual trip. Come here, Chloe. But I'll put the videos I do have on here. She's tired. Not only did we go walkies, which she's not used to anymore, but we were the only people on the trail. We didn't see any other people. And so on the way back, the trail is like switchbacks, and there was little dirt trails in between the loops. And so Chloe got to go zoomies on the switchback, so she just ran. So now she's all tired. I can feel her little tail wagging. But yeah, you get my little girl. I'll talk to you later, peeps. Peeps, Chloe's mom here. This Chloe just relaxing in the truck. So we're by Elkhart, Indiana tonight. I left Superior with my load at 6 this morning and made it to here by 5 o'clock, you know, Central Time. It's 6 o'clock. It was 6 o'clock here, Eastern Time. It's in my little frying pan. I've got some oyster mushrooms that were locally grown in Finland, here in Silver Bay, with some green pepper and onion. And in the Hot Logic for hours now. I took some ground beef that I had cooked at home and put that in here with a little bit of cream of mushroom soup and a half a can of veggies, and then I'm going to add those fried things on top, or mix them in. So yeah, I've got a salad too. So yeah, that's what's going on in the truckie. Chloe's happy to be stopped for the night. And tomorrow we'll get close to our delivery in Pennsylvania. I'll shoot maybe a little video there. And then when we get to Pennsylvania and we unload this and then start a new little adventure, I'll make my final video and I'll post this. Look at how pretty that girl is. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, I'll talk to you a little bit later, Pete.